Hi everyone, this is Hippy Dippy. Now then, you might be wondering why I'm playing this game since we've already completed the whole entire game. Well, sort of. We haven't beaten everyone, but we're gonna Plum. Plum is, yeah. Plum is gonna be our guinea pig here, sort of. I haven't got all the stars of that yet, but I won't do that. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna go into training. Actually, no, we're gonna do a tournament, and I'm gonna explain to you how the game works. We're gonna do this one because it's the easiest course. We're only gonna do 5 holes. Well, it's technically 6. Alright, so the wind's in back of us. So the zoom out, you press the R1 button. Okay? R1 button does it. If you want to go back, press the A button. To power up your shot, you press B. You can use the joystick or the D-pad to aim your shot. Depending on what character you use will depend on where you aim your shot. There's a wind differential, but it's behind us, so we won't explain that yet. But I'll explain it when it comes to an issue. Alright, so there's the simple part. We're gonna go down the clock. Alright, so before I explain how you shoot the ball mechanic works, every time the wind is 8 miles per hour or faster, you go down a club. If it's 15, you go down 2 clubs. So I'm gonna go down 1 club, just 1 club because it's 15 miles per hour. I also gotta go down another club because it's 15 miles per hour. Alright? Now that you press the A button, you see that long green thing there? The long bar? You're supposed to hit the A button when it gets to the end. And then but when you do that, the bar goes back again. You have to make sure you hit the other end exactly on point. Now then, I went down 2 clubs. Every time it's 8 miles per hour, or close to it, you can do that. Putting's a lot simpler. I'll explain that in the next hole. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing the tournament. Whatever. Alright. Now the wind's in front of us. So since it's 20 miles per hour, you want to go up 2 clubs. If you want to go up more clubs, just hit under the ball so that way you don't go over the hole. But yeah. You can also power up too. So you hit, like I said, you can miss up anything. See, I barely got to the green because of stuff. Alright. Now that putting. Putting is a really unique way of playing this game. How do I put this? It says it's up 13 feet, but it doesn't really I'll tell you this much. When you putt in this game, it does not tell you how the green reacts. You don't know if there's hills or it's like that. Like for example, when we did the ring shot, it said it was flat, but my ball turned. It says it's flat, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to go straight because of the fact that there are bumps in the green. That's what makes it turn. That's why I fucked up the first time. This, you got long, you got short, which is only 30 feet. Middle has 100 feet, and long has 200 feet. You don't want to use long unless you really need to. Most of the time, you mostly use short or middle unless you aim the ball really far away from the green. You do not need that one. However, I did manage to make a eagle putt, which I'll explain that when I upload that video. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Now you don't want to hit all the way because that's 30 feet, and you only have to hit it twice. I'll explain it later. Rain makes the ball go shorter, so make sure you do not go in the rain. It does not go. Well, we don't have to worry about the rain this time because of the fact that there's an 8-mile wind. If it's 8 mile wind or more, the rain does not get affected by it. But if it's shorter, if the wind's not 8 miles an hour, if it's 7 mile an hour or shorter, the rain will at least affect it a little bit. And if there's no wind at all, then it's going to affect it a lot. So you want to go up a club. I'll explain putting again. It doesn't snow in this game, so you don't have to worry about snow. Okay. As you can see, I'm very good at this game. Okay, so this is what you want to do. You only have to hit it once. See that bar thing? You have to hit it once, so you don't have to hit it twice. Okay, so you don't have to go backwards. When it's raining, the rain affects the ball when you're putting, so you gotta make sure you hit it a little extra harder, because you will automatically see. If I hit like this, see it barely got in because of the fact that the rain slowed it down. Of course, it's rain; it's gonna slow it down. All right. Alright, so we have a 15-mile-an-hour wind. Now then, we're on hole 4. This is what you need to do. You need to hold if you hold down L or R. No, wait, no. If you hold down L on your controller, and if you use the D-pad, it's a lot easier to aim your ball. See where you see that red arrow that has like cursor marks going? That's where I'm hitting the ball right now. I'm hitting it dead center. If you use the D-pad, it's either left, right, up, or down. If you use the joystick, however, you can slightly do it. See what I mean? But it's really complicated. You saw it when I was versing against all the characters. I like to do this one because it's more simpler. But you can get more tension on the shot if you do this. See what I mean? See what I mean? So that's how you do that. You have to press the L1 button. Now then, we're going to go in the sand trap because of, well, I'm going to try to anyway. Water hazards, you lose your stroke, pretty much. Alright, we're in the rough. So the rough, we have to go up 2 clubs for the wind, and we also have to go up 1 club for the rough, because it's the rough. If you use a wood in the rough, you're not going to hit the ball that far. I'll tell you that much. Some characters are really easy to duff it. When it comes to Plum's the most easier and more capable to use our clubs on any situation. Okay. When it comes to Plum, she's the most simpler and easier character ever. The main thing is the fact that you need to make sure how to fucking hit the ball right. Because some characters, I'll explain it after I do a whole 5. Because there's still one more thing I have to show off. And that's putting it in the bunker. And I did not hit that hard enough. Shit. You always want to hit it harder than usual, but not too hard because then it loops out to the other side. Alright, okay, so there's no wind. Good, I don't have to explain any of this. So, we're going to explain one more thing, and then we're going to use a different character. But we're going to the sand, hopefully. Alright, so here's the thing. You see that rim around the ball? That means the ball is dug into the sand. Okay? There are 3 types. One that can be cased all over the sand. But I'll explain that when I use a different character. I'm probably going to use Maple because she has the easier time of doing that. Plum can only have this because she doesn't hit the ball hard enough because she's short. I mean, Charlie can, but she's the easy mode of this whole game. But she's also really hard because she's the character that hits the ball the least furthest. That's why I'm showing her off, and also Maple. Alright, approach. Approach is when you're close to the green, but you only can go 60 feet. When it comes, it's like, for example, this, that, and the other thing. You can go up clubs. See what I mean? You can still fuck up with her if you're in the sand. But yeah, it's like you want to. It's like a full swing, like you usually do on the tee, but you gotta make sure that you don't hit it all the way because that means you're gonna go over the green. So you want to hit like between here. If it's red, then you want to hit underneath the ball, and I almost got in the hole. God damn it! Okay, so we're gonna do one more hole. It's gonna be the par 3. And then we're going to switch to another character. Oh, it's raining. Okay, so good. We're going to go up a club because it's raining. Because it's only 3 miles an hour wind. So this is what we're going to do. Not lag because we're not going to get in the hole. Oh, we're on the green. Good. No, we're not. We hit it too hard. Shit. Okay, I stand corrected. You want to make sure that you hit it. I hit it too hard. Crap. When you're on the green edge, you can work with the pin, and that will make you think that you can hit harder. As I missed the putt again. You gotta make sure, even though it says it's up 7, it doesn't tell you when it's slanted. That's the only issue I have with it. And it's still raining. Okay, so we're gonna save, give up. And we're going to show off
Here I am.
Maple. No. Actually, yeah, might as well. Alright, so we're going to show you off one more area. You can't hit the trees and the bushes here, so I just want to let you know. See what I mean? She can only hit... The further the character hits the ball... This is deep rough. It's like you're in the jungle. Okay. You see that red line on the bottom? You notice that when Maple was doing it, every shot that she took was like this or longer. That's how your error of gap is. Like for example, if I hit between those in between the red line, means that the shot's gonna go off when the arrow goes back. But if I do this shot, means that I have to hit it right on the money or else I'm going to duff it. I'll explain that when I do this. Because I'm going to do this shot with the 6-iron. Because there's no way in hell I'll make it to the green. Here's what's going to happen, okay? The character that hits the ball the furthest, the more error of gap, the less errors you can make on a shot. Plum, Baby Mario, Peach, actually no. Charlie and Plum are the ones that have the least to worry about this stuff because they don't hit the ball further enough. Everyone else has to deal with it. Peach has one certain specific type. If she lives in the heavy rough and she wants to use a 1 wood, she has to get it perfect, just like a bunch of other characters. Maple, on the other hand, so she hits the ball further, she has less room for an error. So that's the main reason why I'm doing this. See what I mean? I duffed it. That's what happens. You don't go that far when you duff it. Now let's see if I can... There we go. Now you might be wondering, when you do the higher clubs that's not supposed to let you do it, see, it's like a pro and con. If you try to do that, it won't go as far because you're not supposed to use that club in that terrain. That's why they try to do it. If you do a approachment shot, on the other hand, like for example, see where the ball is going? Now, if you do this, you have room for error. And the ball goes further because you have more of a terrain. The semi-rough. The semi-rough is like it's like being on the fairway. It's just that it's like you're limited to your clubs. Like for example. No, you're not. Well, then again, yeah. See what I mean? You have if you're in the semi-rough, You can at least use the 3 wood, but it's not going to go anywhere. You're not supposed to use a wood in the rough. But I'm just explaining it to you guys. So that's it, I think. Oh wait, no, there's still one more thing. As I hit the pin. Alright, so that explains that one. Now then, we're going to do 2 more. We're going to do a fade, because Donkey Kong is my man. A fade is a thing. Okay, so this is where a fade is. I'm using Donkey Kong because he has the worst fucking fade in the whole game. Unless you get the other 4 characters, which I'll show that off to when I get a chance. But here's what you're supposed to do. A fade is where the ball is gonna go, but it's automatically gonna hit the it's gonna hit the square. Even though the shot's going this way on the left side, even though I'm showing it, even though you guys can't see me because I don't have a camera, the ball will automatically land in that place unless the wind carries it over. See what I mean? But the ball automatically gets more affected by the wind. So there's also that issue. So yeah. I'm not very good with fade characters. I'm better than them than a draw character. Who has the worst? Mario. He has the worst freaking draw. Draws on the opposite direction. Let's see if I can get this perfect. Yeah. He has a fireball, just like Mario does. Mario is fucking broken. He can fucking... Yeah, see what I mean? If you want to be better in the game, use Mario. But a draw and a fade get more affected by the wind than a person with a straight shot. I'm just letting you guys know. Mario has the same animation as Mario because it's the same character. But he's broken as fuck. And that's how you play the game. If you want to know how to do fades and draw characters, like for example, see where the ball is. See, this is the best way. The ball is aiming right on the flag, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit the ball. We went up a club because it's raining, and of course it goes straight. See, I don't understand fucking draw characters. I really don't. I'm very precautious when it comes to draw characters. Fade characters are a lot more easier. See what I mean? See, watch. I'm gonna aim here. Because a fade character, you already know where the hell the ball is gonna go. See what I mean? I don't know how I didn't hit the tree. I've used Donkey Kong a couple times. Putting's the same like it usually does when it comes to fade. Putting is always going to be the same for every character. Good, it's raining. Alright, so this is how you use a fade character. See, the ball is turning to the left. But this is what we're going to do. Hopefully it works. See, the fade goes this way. It turns back into the box. That's why fade characters are the second most easiest characters besides straight characters. Draw characters are a lot more complicated to my opinion, but that's because I'm not very good. I'm always good with fade characters. Don't ask me why. I just am. But that's how you play Mario Golf in an instant. If you ever guys want to play Mario Golf 64, then by all means go ahead. Now then, I'm also going to explain one more thing. I'm probably going to get rid of that. The 4 characters below, you have to get, the only way to unlock those characters is if you have an expansion pack for the it's something, it's a contraption for the Nintendo 64, because you can put it into the back end, because I got a memory pack for Nintendo 64 for games that you can't save. But the only way you can get those characters is if you have a copy of Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color. Okay? And the only reason why is the fact that those characters, you can beef up their stats. Because depending on when you transfer them, will depend on what you do with them. With that being said though, Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color I will be doing on the Super Nintendo version, because I bought something that I can do that with. With that being said, I hope that you guys can explain this to me. This will be uploaded tomorrow because after I'm done with the Mario Golf thing, I'm going to upload this video so you guys can explain to me straight shots. Here's the thing. If you're very good at straight characters with straight, if you want the hard mode, Plum is your hard mode. Plum is always going to be your hard mode. Because she can't she can't drive the ball that far, but she always hits it straight. Peach is also the hard mode too, because of the fact of the matter, she hits it like 4 yards further than Plum. Charlie's same way, and Baby Mario's same way. Yoshi's decent, Luigi's decent, and Harry's decent. Same goes for Sunny. Wario, Mario, Donkey Kong, and Metal Mario and Bowser are all really complicated because they have a wicked bad draw because of that reason. Maple, if you want to hit the ball straight, Maple's your best bet. She's the easy mode when it comes to straight characters. Bowser and Metal Mario are the hard mode for draw characters, and DK is the hard mode for fade. Same goes for Wario, because they have the same fade. But Wario hits it less than Donkey Kong. Mario's easy, even though he has the same thing, but his draw is not as bad because he doesn't hit the ball as further than Mario or Bowser. As for these characters, they only have a 2 fade, so you might be able to work on it. If you want to be a good draw character, use Baby Mario first and get used to his customs. And if you want to get better at fade characters, use Charlie, and then move your way up to it. When it comes to straight characters, they're all pretty good, so it doesn't really matter. Yoshi's the most balanced character in this whole game, because he hits the ball at 230, and the fact that he's actually really good. But yeah, I hope you guys have a nice positive day, and that explains everything. I will be showing off the other 4 characters on how to get them. I'm not going to show them off unless I unless I get an Albatross or whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, I hope everyone has a nice positive day. Take care, and I hope this explains how you play this game. It's really quite simple, really. So stay positive, everyone.